Hi, welcome to this week's video and our new theme of certainty. And it seems like a pretty good theme at the minute. There doesn't seem to be a lot of certainty around if you're looking at the news or any of the other media that's out there. If you're looking at the community that you live in, certainty seems to be a little bit hard to find in some places, doesn't it? What does the Bible have to say about certainty, even in uncertain times? Probably not going to surprise you that it says quite a lot. As I was thinking about how to introduce this theme to you, I started to think to myself about, what is certain? What could we identify as being certain in the things that we all can experience? I guess one of them is that when somebody says to you, I don't mean to be rude, but you can be pretty sure they're going to be rude. Another one for me is that I get beaten in driving games by people who haven't got a driver's license. Seems fairly certain. And the other one is this: gravity. What is certainty? What does the Bible say we can be certain about in really uncertain times? In Genesis 1, verses 26 and 27, the Bible wants to tell us that there is something we can be certain of. However we feel about ourselves, whatever other people say about us, the Bible wants us to know that we are made in the image of God. There's no exclusions for that. You're made in the image of God, I'm made in the image of God. Regardless of what anybody says or how they feel, and what we say about ourselves and how we feel about ourselves, the Bible wants us to be certain of that one thing. You are made in the image of God. This week we're looking at identity. Lots of different ways for us to prove our identity as we get older, maybe not so many when we're a little bit younger. Why are we talking about identity? Well, identity is such a hot topic at the minute, isn't it? What pronouns you want to be known by? How do you identify? With what group? With what ideology? With what stream of thought do you identify with? There's never seemingly been more choices, more diversity, more questions and less certainty. But here's another thing that the Bible wants us to hold on to. In Ephesians, God tells us that we are His masterpiece. We've been created by a living, loving God. You're not a mistake, you're not an accident. As you are, as you have been made by God, you're a masterpiece. But things get attached to us, don't they? Ideas we have about ourselves, ideas that other people have about us, can get put on top of us and make a really big difference to our lives, and sometimes not a very positive difference. I wonder how different our lives would be tomorrow if we realised, with everything that was said to us and everything we thought about ourselves, that in spite of all that stuff, we were made in God's image and we're a masterpiece.